Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do my bucket list a-thon round 2 TBR. This is a technically 2-month readathon, but it officially starts tomorrow, November 14th, and goes until December 14th. But in the video, which I'll leave link down below, posted by Danny, who is the creator from Danny Dabbles, says this is, you could do it the whole 2 months if you want, but officially it's only a month long. And there is a game board which I drew. It's not the best, but it is pretty. And there are 4 corners which you pick what you want your main goal to be. So there's physical TBR, new releases, life, or series. And I picked physical TBR because I have so many. And I also wanted to focus on series too. So yeah, there are 2 modes you could do. You could do easy mode or hard mode, and I chose hard mode. With hard mode, you have to roll 10 times, have to visit all 4 corners, and 50% of the books you choose have to be your starting goal, so 50% have to be physical. If you land on a color more than 3 times, you add a roll. So that's why I did different font. I know it's hard to see, but I did do different fonts, or colors, and whatnot. But those are pretty much the goals of the readathon, and yeah, so let's get into the rolls. Roll number 1 is 1, and I'm just gonna go this way, and it's a paperback edition. So yeah, roll number 1, I landed on paperback edition, and for this one I am going to be reading Saved by Love by Tony Aleo. This is book number 7 in the Bellevue Bully series, and this came out in 2022, so I need to read it. I think it's number 7, but I tend to read these how they released, but this is the next one I need to read, and I'm very excited to read this one. I have no idea what it is. It's a new adult hockey romance, probably, because all of her books are hockey, and maybe a gymnast? Yes, and a gymnast. So I'm very excited to read this. Roll number 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Intimidating read. Okay. Roll number 2, I landed on intimidating read, and for this one I am going to be reading Pumpkin Sweet, which is the 3rd book in the Jacksonville Ray series, and I am super excited to read this. This is a FMM, or maybe a F or a MFM, I don't know, but and an accidental pregnancy hockey romance, and I've loved the first 2 books in the series, so I'm very excited to continue reading this. And it's intimidating because it's over 500 pages. It's like 600 and something pages. So yeah, it's intimidating, but I'm very excited to read it. Roll number 3 is 1, and continue a favorite. Okay. So number 3, I landed on Continue a Fave, and for this one I am going to be reading #Fam by Cambria Herbert. This is the 10-year anniversary edition of #Nerd, which is one of my favorite series of all time, one of my favorite books. Love it. New adult football romance, nerd, football quarterback, tutor. It's amazing. Love it. And she just released a new novella that came out today, actually, when I'm filming this. And I am also wearing my property of Alpha football, which is this university. And it's called #Fam. And that's the novella I'm going to read for Continue a Favorite. It is in this book. So, yeah. And I may go back and reread #Nerd too, but I don't know yet. But I'm only putting #Fam on here. But look at how gorgeous this is. I did get the box set that she had, Cambria had on her website for this. So I got swag and this book, and I'm so happy to have this, and I do absolutely love this series. Let me look, but I'm pretty sure the first 2 books in the series are free, and the third one is 99 cents. So if you're interested, I would definitely look to see if that's true. But I'm very excited to continue reading this. Rule number 4 is a 4, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Start a series. Rule number 4, I got start a series, and for this I'm going to read Truly Madly Deeply by LJ Shin. This is book 1 in the Forbidden Love series. I have this one on audio and physically. I'm very excited to read this. I don't really know what this is about, and that's how I like to go into my books for the most part. So yeah, but I'm very excited to read this. It's gorgeous. I love the pink and blue, the bright blue sprayed edges, and yeah. So rule number 5 is 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have to do anything with this, so I think I'm just gonna go to Friends Rec. Because that's just like a starting thing, I think. Or it just, let me double check. So I just watched her video again, and for life she said you could do anything that you normally do, or you could use this as a mood read, so I'm going to use this as a mood read. Rule number 5, we landed on life. And this one you could do like a life prompt, or you could mood read, and I chose to mood read. And for this one I am going to read Heavy Shot by Tony Aleo. This is the 7th book in the Nashville Assassins Next Generation series, and the next one in this little world that I need to read. This is a hockey romance, and that's all I know about it. So yeah. Rule number 6 is 2. So 1, 2, a treat for you. Okay. Rule number 6, I landed on a treat for you. And this one again could be a treat or just mood read and whatnot, and I chose Hat Trick by Tony Aleo. This is book number 5 in the Ice Cat series, and again, it's a hockey romance, and I don't know anything about it, but it's the next book in the little world that I need to read, so I'm very excited to read this, and yeah. Rule number 7 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hyped read. Okay. Rule number 7, I landed on hype, and I've been going back and forth on this one between Mile High by Liz Tomford or Credence by Penelope Douglas. And I think I'm leaning towards Credence. It's just a chunker, but I've been meaning to read this, and I know a lot of people like this, and some people don't. And yeah, it's a gorgeous Hello Lovely edition that I've had for many years, so it fits the physical read. This came out in 2020, so yeah, I should read this one. I have it on audio, so yeah, and I've read quite a few Penelope Douglas, and I usually give them like 4 stars, so we'll see how I feel about this one. I mean, I already know like everything that, well, not everything, but I already know what the story is, so we'll see how I feel. Rule number 8 is 2, 1, 2, a new release. Okay. Rule number 8, I landed on a new release, and for this one I am going to be reading Lost the Handle by Tony Aleo. This is book number 8 in the Nashville Assassins Next Generation, and the whole reason I'm reading all the other Tony Aleo books, as I said, because I like to read them in order they were released, because this one is the Next Generation, so granted you probably only have to read that series, but a lot of her other series are interconnected, so I like to read them in order of when they were released, so that's how I'm doing it. But this comes out on the 26th of November. Yes, so yeah, I'm very excited. This one is, I'm really excited for. This is Quinn and Emery's book, and as I said, you've already met them, and yeah, I'm very excited for this one, so that's why I want to read the other books, but yes. So rule number 9 is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 physical TBR, so I'm just gonna read something on my physical TBR. Number 9 is physical TBR, and for that one I chose Dishonestly Yours by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This actually came out on my birthday, July 20th, and I still haven't read it. I recently just got it physically, but I'm very excited. This is their new series, and yeah, and I just want to read it. So I do have the audiobook of this too, but I'm very excited to read this. Rule number 10, and probably our last rule, 2, so 1, 2, and it is our last rule, and it's a 5-star. And finally, rule number 10, we landed on a 5-star, and for that I'm going to be reading Chosen by Love by Tony Aleo. This is the 8th book in the Bellevue Bully series, and I'm very excited to read this, and yeah, it's a hockey new adult romance, that I actually think this one had a prequel, if I remember correctly. I think this one, but I could be wrong, so I don't want to say it, but I think this one did have a novella in a anthology, so I'm very excited to read this And yeah. So those are all of my books that I plan on reading for Bucket List A-Thon. I was very lucky and was able to make it around all 4 corners and not landing on any color more than twice. So I didn't have to add any rolls as punishment. Also, like, I got pretty lucky in the prompts too. I had quite a few. I had 2 mood reads while I landed on life and a treat for you. So I think I got really lucky. And if I happen to finish these books very quickly, I may add some more rolls and we'll see. But I do plan on vlogging this. I think I'm gonna have 2 vlogs. I think I'm gonna do a Tony Aleo vlog where I read the 5 of her books, and then a vlog where I read the other 5 books, just so it's not a huge vlog. As I said, this is a month-long readathon that starts tomorrow, the 14th, and goes until December 14th. I plan on starting today just because I'm off today and have time to read, so I am going to take advantage of that and go from there. Excuse me. If you've read any of these books, what did you think of them? And if you're participating, which corner did you start on? Are you doing the easy mode or the hard mode? And I'll see everyone later. Bye.